Hi, I'm Linda and welcome to today's workout of quad and glute loop extreme. For today's workout, all you will need is something to sit on, an exercise mat because we'll be moving down to the mat later, and a resistance loop. I'm using quite a heavy resistance loop, but you can go as light or as heavy as you need to, and you can even do this entire workout without a loop. So you choose your level. We're going to get straight into it. There's not a dedicated workout as such, so if you need one, just press pause and come back when you're ready. I want you to put the loop just a little bit above your ankles, so not right at your ankles, and then separate your legs so that there is a bit of tension on that loop. We're going to be working with one leg at a time. I want you to sit on the edge of your chair, so just your sit bones are on the edge. Sit up nice and tall. You can put your arms by your side wherever they're comfortable. Stretch out one leg and make sure this one stays in that nice 90-degree position, and we're just going to start raising up and down. So if you can, try to get your leg in line with the other knee each time. Try to raise it quite high. You're going to have to gauge the tension of your loop. So because mine is quite tough, I can already feel quite a struggle getting it up to that height. If yours is even tougher than mine, then you might not be able to go up that far. So just gauge it. I want you to stretch out that leg long, point your toe, keep a nice straight line at the back of the leg, and really focus on engaging the quads, the front of the thighs. All the way up. You're going to feel this straight away. A few more like this, and then we're going to add in some circles. Nice and tall. Your shoulders are down and back, your tummy's pulled in. Go for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to circle around and stop, then the other way and stop. Circle, stop, circle, stop. You need to circle out to the side so you're stretching the band. Keep your leg up. It's not going to be as high as the other leg, so probably down at around 45 degrees. But I want you to focus on using this leg to stabilize. So you're really anchoring that loop and you're circling around, stop, then the other way, stop. Point that toe, deep breaths. I know this is tough. We can already feel it. Really squeeze your quad here. Around and stop. Your hip flexor is going to feel it at the top here as well. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just a little break. Bend that leg. Sit up tall. Deep breath in. Leg back extended. Now we're going to do a bend press. Bend press. So your leg needs to be high enough that you can point your toe and tap it underneath that knee. Okay? And then you extend from that point. I want you to consider that this top portion is not moving. It's the bottom part. Your shin and foot are the things that are moving here. So really squeeze this quad and keep it isolated. And breathe. I promise you muscles love oxygen, and it will burn just a tiny little bit less if you breathe. Just 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Oh, take a break for a second. Now we're going to do a combination. Deep breath in. We're going to extend that leg. We're going to come up and down for 2. We're going to circle, stop, and then in and out for 2. Okay, we're not doing many. I know this is going to be tough. Nice tall posture. It's 1 and 2. It's circle, stop, in, out, down 1 and 2. It's circle, stop, in, out, down, up for 2. Circle, stop, in, out. Wow, that burns, but we can do it. Circle, stop, in, out. I think we're just going to do 1 more for 2. Circle, stop, in, out. Oh, okay. Take a break. We're going to do the other leg. I'm not going to be mean to you and make you do everything on one side first, because that wouldn't work with this workout. You really need to focus on squeezing. Deep breath in, extend the other leg, and we're just starting with those raises. So remember, your legs need to be at least hip width apart so that you can raise up and always have tension on that loop. Up. So for this exercise, because it's a little bit easier, try to get your knees in line at the top. Or even higher. If you've got a light resistance loop, you can go higher. Just make sure you're squeezing, you're pointing away long, it's straight behind the knee, up and down. So you know where we're going with this, so conserve your energy. But don't slack off. You survived the other side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, it's circle, stop, circle, stop. So you're a bit lower with that leg, but you still have tension on that loop. At each part of the motion, even when you're coming in, there's still some tension there. Don't let it go slack. If you need a break, take the loop off for a few reps, put it back on when you can, or just take a break for a few seconds, but keep going. You need to push yourself with these workouts so that you can grow with them. Eventually you will get stronger, even if you just do one extra rep each time you do the workout. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bend the leg, and remember, you've got to have it high enough so your toes under the knee, and extend. In and out, in and out. Don't slouch. Deep breaths. There's tension on that loop, and you're really squeezing, especially at the top there, the top of the quad, near the hip flexor. Keep going. You can do this. Just extend. Squeeze. Keep it low if you have to, but I want you to straighten that leg all the way out. Don't leave your knee bent at any part on the out. So straighten. Straighten. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, tiny break. We know what's coming. Deep breath in. Okay, we can do this. So remember, raise for 2, circle, stop, in and out for 2. We can do it. Straighten that leg. Up for 2, circle, stop, in, out, down, up. For 2, circle, stop, in, out, down, up. For 2, circle it, and the other way, in, out. It doesn't matter which way you circle as long as you change directions. In and out. Extend. 2 more. Circle around and around. In, out. Last one. Up and up. Circle it. In, out. Oh, stop. That burned a lot. Okay. We're going to leave the quads alone for a second and head to the glutes. So I want you to stand up for this. I'm going to face side on. Now I'm going to be leaning over like this and using my chair to balance, and we're going to be working our glutes by raising our legs back. If you prefer to be higher up, then use the lean of your chair, or if you want to stand, you can balance, so whatever works for you. I'm going to lean over because I find that gives you a little bit more range of motion. So keep the loop where it is, or if you want even more of a challenge, you can bring it down all the way to your ankles. Either way, I want there to be tension on the loop at all times, even on the down. So we're leaning forward, we've got a flat back, our tummies are in, and we're just going to start with raises back. So my toe is pointed, and I'm tapping down, tiny tap, and then a straight leg up. So we all know this exercise. It's a straight leg raise. The supporting leg is feeling it too, I know, but we're going to go with it. If you want to bend the supporting leg a bit like this, you can. It really depends on your flexibility and what's most comfortable. The main thing we're working is the glute of this moving leg. So it doesn't matter so much what you're doing, as long as your weight is in the heels. You don't want to be putting all your weight in the toe. Up and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do those circle stops. So circle, stop, circle, stop, circle, stop, circle, stop. Hold your tummies in, straight neck, straight spine. The wider you make the circle, the more you're going to feel it. Squeeze both your glutes here. Try to keep your hip bones facing down to the floor. Don't open your hip out towards me. Think of them as headlights shining down at the mat for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Stop for a second, bend that leg. Okay, back into position. We're going to do a bend press, bend press. It's a little in and a big out. Press it, press it. Squeeze that leg, point that toe, press away long. Keep going. Mini, no. Mini. Straight behind the knee each time. Squeeze. You can do this. This one's not so bad. Definitely not as bad as those straight leg ones. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. You know what's coming, don't you? 2 raises, 2 circle stops, 2 extensions back. We can do it. Get back into the position. Deep breath in, straight leg. 2 raises, circle stop, extend, extend. Up and up. Circle stop, in, out, down, up and up. Circle stop, in. It's straight and up. Circle stop, extend, up and up. Circle stop, extend, last one and up. Circle stop, extend, come down. That burned. Just lean into that. Let that glute stretch, and we have to do that to the other side. Okay, we can do this. We're going to move our chair a bit so I don't kick anything. Okay, so leaning over again, making sure you've got a nice flat back. Your legs are far enough apart so you already feel that tension on the band. You can put your hand wherever you want. I want your toe back and start with those raises. Now this front leg can be bent or you can have it straight. My main point is that your hips are really both facing down parallel. Don't turn out like this. That's a different exercise. It's also an exercise, but that's not the one we're doing. And just squeeze. So you need to focus on squeezing your glute every time you raise that leg. You'll be getting a bit of hamstring work here as well. That's a bonus. And keep breathing. Up and up. So because this was the supporting leg or the anchoring leg before, you are going to feel it almost straight away. But we need to keep it even, so we're going to keep going. Up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now remember, circle, stop, circle, stop. Okay, this one's a balance challenge, so you really need to press all your toes into the ground on that supporting leg and lift your leg high enough so that you can get all the way around and complete that circle. This is tough, I know, but I believe in you. Just breathe through it. Keep going. Keep going. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, little tiny break. Don't fall over. Now we're going to do those bend press. Deep breath in. Assume your position, flat back. Your neck is in nice alignment. You're looking down and you're just pressing back. So it's bend press. The emphasis is on the press. So you little bend, big press. Little bend, extend. You're straightening your leg fully at the back. Little bend, extend. Hold it for that split second. Really feeling the glute on the supporting leg as well. That's a bonus. A few more, and then we're going to that dreaded combination. Extend, in and out. Don't let your leg come in too far. Try to make it come in line with the other knee, but don't go like this and lose all the tension on the loop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Little break. Now we need the combination. Breath in. Okay, back in line. So remember, 2 straight. Circle, stop, bend, extend, times 2. Straighten your leg. It's up and up. Circle, stop, in, out, down, up and up. Circle, stop, in, out. It's up and up. Circle, stop, in, out, up and up. Circle, stop, in, out. Keep going, up and up. Stretch that loop. In, out. 2 more. It's up and up. Circle, stop, in, out. Last one. It's up and up. Circle, stop, in, out. Okay. Attitude, release that. But it's actually mainly this glute that felt it for me. Right, we are moving the chair. You won't be needing that again. Keep your loop where it is and sit down on the mat. You think that this is going to be easier, don't you? But unfortunately, it won't be. In fact, it might even be tougher. But we're going to try. So we're going back to the front of the thigh. I need you to move the loop back up a little bit, so just above your ankles. And I want you to keep your legs separated around hip width so that there is tension on that loop. We're just going to sit upright, our tummies are going to be pulled in, and we're doing the same series with our legs extended and seated. So it's up and up. Now, because we're starting from the floor and then picking it up higher, this is tougher than when we were seated. So it means you can't lift your leg quite as high. I understand that. But we're still going to try to keep it really straight, sit up nice and tall, and do it with perfect form. Up and up. Point your toe. Keep your legs out. That loop should never have any slack on it. Okay? Really just widen them. If your loop is really easy, the wider you have your legs, the tougher this is going to be. So do yourself a favor and set a challenging width. 4, 3, 2, 1, tiny break, circle stop, okay? So it's going to be off the ground. Circle stop, circle stop. You're going to have to keep your leg off the ground the entire time, otherwise you're going to hit your heel each time. You need your leg wide, circle stop. It's got to be wider so that you can have tension on the loop even on the in. Youch. This hurts, but we can do it. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm doing less reps, so I'm being merciful. Now bend, extend. Bend, extend. Again, your leg's going to have to hover the whole time. Okay, bend, extend. Tap your toe down and up. The higher you have your leg, the more it's going to burn. You choose your level, but it needs to be wide. Extend, extend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick break. Combination time. 2 up, circle stop, bend, extend, times 2. Okay, we can do this. Ready? It's 1, it's 2. Circle stop, bend, extend, down, up. For 2. Circle stop, bend, extend, down, up. For 2. Circle, bend, extend. We're doing 2 more. For 2. Circle stop, bend, extend. It's down, up. For 2. Circle, bend. Ow. Okay, we're done with that leg. Finished. Other side. Same thing. Try to stay upright. I know that as it gets heavier and heavier, you lean further and further back. That's going to help, but try to start upright, okay? Up and down. Yes. Squeeze the leg all the way down to the toe. Keep your legs wide. Squeeze this quad and breathe. Please breathe. You need to oxygenate your muscles. Take breaks if you need to. Do this without the loop if you need to. Add a second loop if it's not hard enough. Add ankle weights if it's not hard enough. You can keep increasing this intensity. This can be your workout, your challenge. You never have to outgrow it. Focus on form here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiny break. Circle stops, okay? So you're going to have to hover here. Circle stop. See how my leg is out far enough so there's no slack on that loop. Even on the in, there is tension. Circle stop. Yes, it burns. Keep your knees straight. Do not bend your leg. We can do this. Together we can do this. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For me, the bend extend is the hardest. Okay. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. It starts off okay, doesn't it? Deceptive. Hip flexors. Really feeling this. Kick up, straighten behind the knee. Don't leave your leg bent. Straighten it. Tension on the loop. If this is excruciating on your hip flexors, you can do this. This feels so much better. But if you can, the higher you stay up, the better. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Break time. Now, combination, 2 raises, circle, stop, in and out for 2. Okay, set yourself up. Raises times 2. Circle, stop, in, out, down, up for 2. Circle, stop, in, out, down, up for 2. Circle, stop, in, out, down, up for 2. Circle, stop, in, out, We're doing 2 more for 2. Circle, stop, in, out, last 1 for 2. Circle, in, out. Yes, that burned a lot. That's okay. Just move your loop down a little bit. We're going back to glutes, but I'm just going to get you to stretch out by sitting back and then pushing your hips up. Push your hips up to the ceiling. Stretching out your quads. Now we just have to do that little glute series on the mat and then we're done. We can do this. Just going to move my mat so I can see you better. Keep the loop where it is. We're starting with our arms underneath our shoulders. You can do it on your elbows if you prefer. I like this position. And you actually need to leave the loop around the ankle on the back leg, but move it up a bit because we're going to have our leg like this and you need tension, and if it's too far down it doesn't work. So front leg, the loop is around the calf. Align yourself, tummy's in, and just start raising. So really anchor that loop with your bent leg. Your knees facing the mat, your spine is in nice alignment, and you're just squeezing that glute. Up and down, up and down. This isn't too bad. We can do this. Opposite muscle groups. So even though we just did the front of this leg, we can do the back. Next time, if you want to start with the other leg, you can. Doesn't really matter. We're hitting opposite muscle groups, so the front of the thigh is going to rest here no matter what. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. Circle, stop. Circle, stop. It's a bit slower. It's a bit more awkward. Find the best way of doing it for you so that you continually have tension on the loop. Circle, stop. Don't let the loop go slack at the bottom. You need to anchor it into the mat with your other leg. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was hamstring death. Just rest it for a second. We're going to do bend press. Okay, anchor that loop with the other foot. It's in, press. In, press. Press higher. Straighten that leg more. Make sure your back is flat, your tummy's in, your hips are both parallel facing the mat. Don't turn your hip out, don't turn your knee out of that moving leg. Press, press. This one's much easier, so you need to focus on squeezing. Create your own tension. Press. All the way out. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop for a second. Now we're doing the combination. Make sure you're in nice alignment. So 2 up, straight, circle, stop, then bend press times 2. We can do it. Point your toe, it's up for 2, circle, stop, in, out, down, up for 2, circle, stop, in, out, down, up for 2. Squeeze the glutes. This is what it's for. In, out, down, up for 2. Circle, stop, in, out, down, up. 2. Circle, in, out, 2 more. Up for 2. Circle, in, out, last one for 2. Circle, stop, in, out. Legs in child's pose, stretch that out for a second. Deep breaths. We just have the other side, then we're done. Okay? We can do this. So, I'm just going to move my mat around so I can see you better. Exactly the same thing. You don't have to move positions, but remember, we're going to have the loop on the ankle of the back leg and move it up to the calf of the front leg. Now, align yourself nicely. You really need to focus on relaxing your upper body. Tummies are pulled in, back is nice and flat. Extend the front leg, anchor the back leg, and start raising. So make sure your leg is straight, your toe is pointed, and you're focusing on keeping your legs far enough apart so there's always tension on the loop. Raise up and make a fist out of that glute. Home stretch. We can do this. Make sure you try and really push the foot of the back leg into the mat so that you're getting more tension on that loop. Up and up. Squeeze and squeeze. Really squeeze at the top there. Never let up tension. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now it's circle, stop, circle, stop. So you're going to have to go wider in order not to lose the tension. Keep your knee facing the mat. It's going to want to turn out to the front, but don't let it. Circle, stop. Fight to anchor the loop with the other leg. Circle, stop. Circle, stop. Keep going. Tummy's in. It's going to help you. Fight for it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick break. We're going to do those bend press. Deep breath in. So bend, press, press. You're extending that leg straight. You're lengthening through the toe, trying to reach the back wall. Poke that toe towards the back wall. Flat back here. Press. Really feeling this. This is shaping those glutes. We're lifting our butt here, non-surgical butt lift. Keep going. Squeeze and squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiny little break. And now it's combination time. Take deep breaths. Extend your leg. 2 up, circle, stop, bend, press times 2. Let's take it home. Don't slouch in the shoulders. Ready, go. 1, 2, circle, stop, bend, press, down, up. 1 for 2. Circle, circle, bend, press, down, up. 1 and 2. Circle, circle, bend, press, down, raise it up high for 2. Big circles, pull out to the side, bend, press, down, up for 2. Circle, stop, bend, press, down, up 1 and 2. Circle, stop, bend, press, 2 more, up for 2. Circle, circle, bend, press, last one, up for 2. Circle, circle, bend, press. Sit into child's pose. We have finished. Oh, that was tough, but you did it, so fantastic job if you managed to do that all the way through. Even if you didn't, if you pushed yourself, then that's all I'm asking. We're going to remove the loop and come into a pigeon stretch where one leg is under your knee, is in line with your belly button, and I want you to sink down with your upper body really stretching out through that glute. Just come down as far as you're comfortable. Just hang out here for a second and breathe. Using your large fat burning muscles, even with toning exercises, can really get the heart rate up, especially if it's hot where you are. I'm sweating and it's really quite a hot day here today in Western Australia, so this is a good fat burning workout as well as sculpting. Now I want you to bring your leg out a bit more. So this is going to intensify the stretch, and then lean into it again, but you're not going to be able to come down as far. So I just really want you to feel that stretch in the hips, in the glutes. Feels fantastic. Okay, now before we move on to the other side, just lie down and grab your ankle, push your heel towards your glutes and pick up that thigh. So you're really feeling the stretch through the quads there. If you can lift it up all the way and then push your foot into your hand, that will intensify the stretch. Then bring it down, release, push yourself up, other leg in front. Okay, so line yourself up again and then just come down, feeling that glute stretching. We're lengthening out all of our muscles that we just worked. That's very, very important. So don't stop before the stretch. You need to stretch. Unless you're doing another workout, then you might want to stretch at the end. But make sure you do it. Your body will thank you for it. Now bring this leg out a bit, more of an angle, and then just come back down. I want you to try to keep your body central. So there's no point turning out like this and having your leg up there. Just bring it out to where you feel it and then still try to centralize your weight. And then slowly come out of that and lie back on your belly, and then just grab the other foot, push your heel towards your glute and lift that thigh up off the mat. And then if you can, push up a bit higher and push your foot into your hand. Great job. Now we did work our hamstrings a little bit, so just come into a seated position with your legs out in front, chest towards your thighs, really feeling that stretch in the hamstring, the back of the leg. Lengthening that out. Ah, that feels great. Point and flex here. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for Quad and Glute Loop Extreme. I hope you felt the burn as much as I did, and I look forward to seeing you at the next segment. Hi, I'm Linda and welcome to today's workout of quad and glute loop extreme. For today's workout, all you will need is something to sit on, an exercise mat because we'll be moving down to the mat later, and a resistance loop. I'm using quite a heavy resistance loop, but you can go as light or as heavy as you need to, and you can even do this entire workout without a loop. So you choose your level. We're going to get straight into it. There's not a dedicated workout as such, so if you need one, just press pause and come back when you're ready. I want you to put the loop just a little bit above your ankles, so not right at your ankles, and then separate your legs so that there is a bit of tension on that loop. We're going to be working with one leg at a time. I want you to sit on the edge of your chair, so just your sit bones are on the edge. Sit up nice and tall. You can put your arms by your side wherever they're comfortable. Stretch out one leg and make sure this one stays in that nice 90-degree position, and we're just going to start raising up and down. So if you can, try to get your leg in line with the other knee each time. Try to raise it quite high. You're going to have to gauge the tension of your loop. So because mine is quite tough, I can already feel quite a struggle getting it up to that height. If yours is even tougher than mine, then you might not be able to go up that far. So just gauge it. I want you to stretch out that leg long, point your toe, keep a nice straight line at the back of the leg, and really focus on engaging the quads, the front of the thighs. All the way up. You're going to feel this straight away. A few more like this, and then we're going to add in some circles. Nice and tall. Your shoulders are down and back, your tummy's pulled in. Go for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to circle around and stop, then the other way and stop. Circle, stop, circle, stop. You need to circle out to the side so you're stretching the band. Keep your leg up. It's not going to be as high as the other leg, so probably down at around 45 degrees. But I want you to focus on using this leg to stabilize. So you're really anchoring that loop and you're circling around, stop, then the other way, stop. Point that toe, deep breaths. I know this is tough. We can already feel it. Really squeeze your quad here. Around and stop. Your hip flexor is going to feel it at the top here as well. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just a little break, bend that leg, sit up tall, deep breath in, leg back extended. Now we're going to do a bend, press, bend, press. So your leg needs to be high enough that you can point your toe and tap it underneath that knee, okay? And then you extend from that point. I want you to consider that this top portion is not moving. It's the bottom part. Your shin and foot are the things that are moving here. So really squeeze this quad and keep it isolated. And breathe. I promise you muscles love oxygen and it will burn just a tiny little bit less if you breathe. Just 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Oh, take a break for a second. Now we're going to do a